Ooby-doo! It's everyone's favorite boomer and vintage lens enthusiast. In the furtherance of my studies of transient phenomena, I purchased this lens. Canon lens FD 50mm 1:1.4. Canon lens made in Japan. Ultrasonic. These are a commodity. They made so many of these, so you could get them relatively cheap. I got this in like new minus condition, with shipping and taxes came to like $215. That's a really good price. Now you can read the reviews and people say it's soft open. Well, guess what? I've seen this before with Canon lenses. It doesn't focus correctly at f1.4. It's ever so slightly out, ever so slightly out. If you have a camera, a DSLR, a mirrorless, that has a live view, what you do is you go into live view, you put 5 or 10x magnifier on, then you focus manually, right? So you put it in manual focus. You can nail the focus. This thing is beautiful, sharp, especially in the center. It's amazing. So it's a good lens for the value, all right? So f1.4 is brighter than f1.8. So I have a 28mm 1.8, but sometimes that's too wide, especially if the sky is slightly hazy or something. Well, you know, 1.8 really needs dark skies. It'll still capture faint stars, but the contrast will be lower. So it's the same thing with this thing. But if you get a nice clear night, oh my God, you're seeing the most amount of stars you can see. It's a fine lens. It's coupled with the astroscope night vision module, and on the EOS Rebel T3i, oh man, great combination. So what happened? I went out on July 8th, and I was taking my 5-minute clips. And one 5-minute clip, I caught a wagon train of transient phenomena. Now, I may have mentioned in a previous video that Amazon had just launched some of their Leo constellation satellites, so you could get email and stream video and all that good stuff. Just a couple days before. So what do you think? Well, I guess they were still didn't disperse, and there was a train of about 20 of them, and we're going to see this. This 5-minute video clip is going to be shown to you at real time. It's not sped up, and I don't do anything else. I don't adjust the contrast or the brightness. If you see the contrast or brightness change, sometimes I change the shutter speed from 40th of a second to a 30th of a second, or maybe I adjust the ISO from 400 to 800, 800 to 400. But that's live in the camera, no post-processing. The only thing I'm doing is I'm going to compress it to make it easier for people who have slow connections. So that's pretty much it. Why don't we just jump right into the video and look at this wagon train. It was really humid and hazy for a couple of days, and then we had some hot and dry, and then we had like a thunderstorm move through, and then the second day of the rain, it started to clear up, and it got beautiful clear in the afternoon, and the humidity dropped and the skies were blue. So of course I went out, and there was twilight, 9:30 Eastern Daylight Savings Time. There's still twilight, so it really doesn't get dark until 10 p.m. But this is just before 10 p.m. and the sky was pretty damn dark. And I pointed it up towards the area of the constellation Lyra. See, here's a transient phenomena already. That's pretty slow moving. Oh, this is not sped up. It's not a time lapse. It's not anything. This is real time. This is the 50mm f1.4. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the most amount of stars you're going to see, pretty much. So I do these 5-minute clips because it's easier to edit a 5-minute clip. And if something interesting happens, it's easier just to play the whole 5-minute clip than trying to trim videos. Oh, there's another transient phenomena. Now, the sky was a blue, grayish blue. It's darker than usual, but it wasn't black like this. It's only black because the 50 millimeter on a DSLR, a crop sensor DSLR, is like an 80 millimeter. So it's a little bit of a telephoto. And it was really clear, and it really helped with the contrast, that there's no haze, there's no moon, there's just some sky glow. Oh, what's that? 2 at a time, what's that? Look at that weird blinking. That's weird. You know, I was looking up, like I would look at the screen, and then I would look up to see if you could see these things. Sometimes I could see them, sometimes I couldn't. And all these stars, I can only see like maybe 3 or 4 of them. You know, I get a lot of sky glow. I'm 35 miles northwest of New York City, and between me and New York City, there's all sorts of urban and suburban lighting, you know, of factories, office buildings, professional buildings, shopping centers, major highways strung with lights all over. That's just the way it is. So I can't see many of these stars, but this camera and the lens and the night vision could cut through it and capture all this stuff. But it's real stuff. If I took a pair of binoculars out and scanned, I'd be able to see this stuff, without a doubt. No doubt about it. It's just that, you know, sky glow. And it never used to be like that. Oh, years ago, man, you could see the Milky Way and all that good stuff. Now, you might see a hint of it, Or if you could see binoculars, you could scan through the clouds, the star clouds of the Milky Way. But what do I get? In exchange for that, I get all this transient phenomena. Some are planes, some are satellites, some might be lightning bugs because it's summertime. They might be other things. I don't know. I just don't know. More transient phenomena. Oh, check this out. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. What is that? Well, you know what? I mentioned 18. I mentioned in the previous video that Amazon is launching their LEO satellites. They're like going to compete with Starlink. And they 3 days before, they just shot up one of their rockets with a load of these satellites. So of course, they have their own motors, and I think they go around the orbit, and then they turn the motors on, and then they go into various orbits. They crisscross all over. So they didn't disperse yet. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. But these are the things you see at night. So it's always good to check, did Starlink launch something? Did Amazon launch something? Did anyone else launch anything? And see what's up. This is an interesting night. I'm going to post 1 or 2 other videos from this night.